the studio albums. Oh, and you're married, Tyler. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm Chris Norwood, and I'm on a journey to hear every song ever recorded. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is now officially Weezer month here on the channel in celebration of the fantastic Van Weezer. And in honor of Van Weezer, we're going to be re-ranking the studio albums by Weezer with Van Weezer included. That's right. I'm going to be the first to do it, I believe. Hopefully, we're going to be the first channel to do this. Ooh, that sounded like that little vocal thing on with Rick, where it's like, you can't do this. You can't film me. I've got copyright. Anyway, hardcore Weezer fans get it. And let's just jump right into the ranking. I do not have all the physical copies of Weezer. It looks like I kind of stopped getting physical copies of Weezer sometime after, let's see, I think Ratitude. And then I started getting them again with some of the more recent albums. I think, yeah, OK Human and the newest album I got. So I've got Hurley on the way. I'm going to do an unboxing video for you guys. Hopefully kind of a unique unboxing. I don't think anybody's unboxed Hurley. So we're going to jump right into my re-ranking the Weezer album. I love Weezer. They are my 17th favorite band, and they will always just hold a really special place in my life and heart. Ever since me and my parents discovered them on Windows 95. Yeah, that was just a really cool way to discover a band. So this is, I don't love every Weezer record. I love more Weezer records than most people. A lot of people are just like Blue Album and done. Or at least Blue Album, Pinkerton, and then done. But I really enjoy most of their records. And this first and worst Weezer album, I recently did a video where I got it wrong. I have talked trash about this album so much, and I did get it wrong. It's not a Pacific Daymare, but it is their worst album. I enjoy parts of it now, but there's just some things on that record that just make me sick. And I'm glad that I've kind of warmed up to, I want to say, the beginning of that record, but there's still parts of it that just make me just, ugh. And I usually don't cringe at Weezer. I usually enjoy them at their cringiest. But Pacific Daydream, not doing it for me. I do love the cover. That's a really, really beautiful piece of artwork there. Coming in second to worst is going to be the Black Album. They're untitled from 2019. It's kind of Pacific Daydream and Black Album. I like about half of what's there, but for Weezer, who is one of my favorite bands of all time, that's just not good enough. That's not good enough at all. And there's nothing that I love off the Black Album. There's a few songs that I really, really enjoy. High as a Kite is a highlight for High as a Kite is a highlight. That's pretty cool. But moving on, and this next one's going to be a hot take for probably most of the world except for me. I know that I'm weird. It's kind of part of why I'm doing the channel, because I feel like I have a unique opinion. Maladroit. I got this album when it came out back in 2002, and I didn't enjoy it. I like the singles. I like the music videos. But I just did not enjoy the style of Maladroit at all. That's one that I'm kind of slowly coming around to. Some of the deeper cuts on that are starting to grow on me. But right now, I'm not. It's just not my flavor of Weezer that I enjoy. And don't you worry, guys. I got my stack here. Preview of things to come if you stick around for this ranking. So we're going to be holding some stuff up here in a minute. Teal album is next. Now we're out of the bad stuff, or the worst. Pacific Daydream, Black Album, and Maladroit. I just don't really have a lot of use for those records. Like I said, each of them have a few songs that I enjoy, but just as an album overall, nah. Now, this is how much I love Weezer. From here on out, the next, all the other albums are pretty darn good. I love almost all the other records. I would say I love all the other records. So coming in next is going to be Teal album. Really, really fun. Really, really great covers album. Yes, the covers are just almost exactly note for note like the originals. But everything sounds good by Weezer. Weezer could cover any song by any artist and it would sound pretty darn good, right? Like I don't see how they could really mess up another person's song by giving it the Weezer treatment. That being said, Teal album was just kind of a spot filler because they heard people like me and people like you talking about how bad the Black album was. But Teal album was really fun, really fantastic covers album. Coming in next, still don't have a physical copy yet. Hurley is going to be next. 2010, this one I liked about 70% of this record or more. It could have easily been a 10 out of 10, but there's just a few songs that I don't really go back to as much as some other Weezer records, which we're going to come at now. Now we're going to get to the stack, right? Oh man, we got the stack. Now I get to show you guys stuff. Oh man, I hope you're still here. Please hit that subscribe button if you love the Green album a lot. This one was really, really fantastic. This was their return after taking some time off to deal with the emotional strife that us fans put Weezer through after Pinkerton, its initial release, was not welcomed. And this was Weezer going in a very pop-oriented direction. But this thing's darn good. I got in my notes that it's like a 7 out of 10. And yeah, I think it's maybe a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Don't Let Go, Photograph, Hash Pipe, Island. This is great. This is pretty darn great. It does kind of come apart at the end for me in terms of listenability. But man, even the worst songs on that record are better than the best songs off Pacific Daydream. Just being real. Love me some Green album. It was just a little bit of a disappointment after the first two records, which are coming on the list. Not yet though. Up next we got Ratitude. That's right folks, Ratitude is better than the Green album, Hurley, Teal, Maladroit, Black, and Pacific Daydream. I like Ratitude. I don't know what to tell you. I did get it used. I didn't get a new copy of it. I got it used like a few days after it was released. I guess people were just like throwing these in the trash, returning them to the record stores. This is like a promo, I guess. I don't know. I got the barcode punched out. Anyway. Ratitude. Oh, this CD record company is, this is a record company copy. But yeah, Ratitude, man. The Yellow album, maybe. I don't know. Ratitude is pretty awesome. The only issue I have with Ratitude, whereas the rest of the world just thinks this is awful, is In the Mall, In the Mall. I hate that song. Other than that, everything else is great. And one of the most hated Weezer songs ever is one of my most favorites. Can't Stop Partying. Oh, you guys just don't get it. You guys just don't get the humor, the really smart humor in Rivers and Lil Wayne's raps. Ratitude, pretty darn good. But you know what's better? The White Album. I gotta get a physical copy of that too. The White Album is coming up next from 2016, and I like 9 out of those 10 tracks. And the one song that I'm not super, Do You Want to Get High? I'm not a huge fan of that song. It just, it's okay, it's there. But the White Album, yeah, I'm with you guys. The White Album is fan-freaking-tastic. You know what's better than the White Album, though? And I need a copy of it, too. Everything Will Be Alright in the End. I gotta get White Album, and Everything Will Be Alright in the End. Everything Will Be Alright in the End is darn near perfect, except for The British Are Coming. I don't like that song. It's just weirdly wacky. Even for a weirdly wacky Weezer. Whoa, what a weighin'. I mean, know what I'm saying? Now, we are into the epic, crazy good, crazy epic Weezer albums. Oh man, hold on one second. Can you guys hold on a minute? Okay. Red Album. This one, man. Oh. This is like we're in like freaking S tier on tier list. This is unbelievably good. The only problem I have with this album is gonna be Automatic. Hate Automatic. I'm not enjoying Pat on vocals. This is the bonus edition with Miss Sweeney, Pig, Spider, and King. Don't get the original. Don't get the standard version. This deluxe version is the way to go. Like I said, do not get the standard version. Get the 14-track version. Get more if you can, because Miss Sweeney, Pig, The Spider, and King are just as good as the songs on the standard edition. Troublemaker's great. The Greatest Man That Ever Lived is great. Pork and Beans. Heart Songs is one of the greatest songs ever recorded. Thought I Knew. I was listening to the Brian Bell version of it in The Relationship, I think. The Weezer version's better. Cold Dark World is great. I love that all 4 guys are singing lead vocals. Maybe Pat, though. I'm not sure about Pat's vocals. He's not a bad singer. I don't like the songs that he writes and sings. Sorry, Pat. You're a great drummer, great singer, and songwriter. Not my flavor. Okay, so Red Album is my first, whoa! Darn near perfect. But can we get better? We can get better. You know what's better than Red Album? The Purple Album. Van Weezer. Coming in as my 5th favorite Weezer album. That's right. It is moving up in the ranks already. It's only been out 1 day. And it is my 5th favorite Weezer album. I'm just hearing guitar riffs in my head. Crazy, but that's how it goes. how can you top that? Well, you can. Coming in next is going to be 2005's Make Believe. This one gets a lot of hate. You know, like I said, I'm one of the few Weezer fans that actually enjoys most of their records. And, oh man, this is just front to back. Let's see, in my notes, there's maybe Haunt You Every Day I could live without. But I don't think I could live without anything else. This is just, the rest is perfect. Any of you guys that hate the original Black Weezer album, you guys are wrong. It's great. Make Believe, coming in at the 4th best Weezer album. I'm going to get some comments here. Holy crap. Okay, Make Believe, 2005. Almost perfect. What could be better? Now it looks like we are in we've got 3 darn near perfect Weezer albums. Oh man, I'm nervous about this. The 3rd best Weezer album of all time. It's going to have to be OK Human. What can I say, man? Just this was bold and brave, and it's the instrumental. Maybe I could possibly do without, but it's so short that it really doesn't ruin anything. And OK Human, orchestra, piano-driven rock and roll. It's just mind-boggling how good this is. The number 1 and number 2 spot. Obviously, you guys know we haven't talked about the 2, Blue and Pinkerton. That's what we've got left to deal with and rank. Oh man, it ultimately came down to one of those kind of deals where it's like, in my heart of hearts, I want this one, but in my gut of guts, I want this other one. And in my ghost kidney of ghost kidneys, kind of torn. I can't look. Oh, I can't look. Oh, oh! That's right, folks. Blue Album coming in 2nd best Weezer album of all time. Please stop throwing rotten vegetables at me. I love this album. I've loved this album since, like I said, since my dad got that brand new computer back in '95. And, wow. There's nothing I need to say about this record. The only reason this didn't come in at number 1 is I like Only in Dreams, but it just doesn't stand up to the quality of the other 9 tracks on here, which is the best alternative rock that I've ever heard in my life, almost. This album is one of the best records, LPs, CDs, what have you. It's the Blue Album. It's iconic. Wee Ooh, I Look Just Like Buddy Holly. Oh, oh, and You're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I realized the other day, I suddenly had three different Weezer songs stuck in my head, and all three of them were saying, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. What was it? There's one off of Grapes of Wrath and Buddy Holly. I did not realize there was a lyrical connection there. We are now at my number one Weezer record of all time. I don't think you'll guess it, even though there's only one album left. I don't think you're gonna see this one coming. It's just gonna it's gonna come out of nowhere. You're not gonna see me like bringing it into the camera, anything like that. It's just gonna be there in like some weird edit or something. I don't know. It's gonna be really awkward, and it's just gonna. Better than Blue Album. It is. It just is. 10 songs on here. Every one of them's perfect. Tired of Bleep is one of my favorite songs ever. Get you, get you, No other one. Why bother? Across the Sea. A little bit controversial. Great song. The Good Life is another highlight for me. What do you know about that Good Life? El Scorcho. One of the best flopping singles of all time. Pink Triangle. You know why I like Pink Triangle? I relate to it so hard. Let me know the truth. Let me know the truth. I'm falling for you. And then Butterfly. I play Butterfly on my guitar all the time. Simply is nothing better. Nothing better in the Weezer catalog than Pinkerton.